What's going on, guys? It's Masoda here, bringing you guys a mental DPS loadout. This loadout I find to be doing the most damage, and I never run out of power, so that's less stress on its roll. So this DPS loadout is going to be using the advanced mechanic loadout. So basically, first let's go with skill points. Obviously, get your speed, whatever movement you are, and then with your weapons. As a might DPS caster, you do not use any sort of precision, so there's no point in getting any weapon mastery. So the DPS weapons that skill points that give might as a second tier underneath your crit, attack damage, and attack chance are brawling, dual wield, martial art, shield, and two-handed. So here under brawling, I just go under, get my attack damage or chance, and get the might underneath it. Once I do that for all the weapons that give me the extra might, I start going down the list, down to 1, and then spend extra. It's 13 up to the tier, so you need to spend extra 8 just to get the 21 unlocked, and then you can get the 25 might. 3 times 75 extra might. So you go down with the more skill points you have, obviously you can get the more might out of this. So for me, I can only do 2 weapons, and I'm working on a third. I could do 3 weapons with my amount of skill points. So let's get into the loadout. The power is under telekinesis tree. You go down to middle, up to TK push, and then go down to left, psychic resonance, gyrokinesis, and pyrokinesis. Under illusions tree, go terror tendrils, psychic shock, phantom flames, mass terror, invisibility, and don't forget your hysteria supercharge. And your iconics, you have 4, so get your weapons expert and tactical genius, just as every other DPS power needs. And then since with this loadout you're going to be close to mid-range, I'd recommend getting your defense and your health, because you don't want to die when you're up close, and you do more damage when you're up close, the closer you are to your target. So let's get into the loadout now. For damage, you start off with Phantom Flames, Psychic Shock, TK Push, Mass Terror, Invisibility, Second Resonance. At the beginning of every fight, I go into Invisibility, and under your Invisibility tree, the only ability you need, really, is your Pyrokinesis. And then you can have your Supercharge there. And so just have these 2 abilities. I just put Resonance there just in case, or I want to clip Pyrokinesis. So those are the only things. You start off your rotation using Pyrokinesis, so let's get right into it. Start off your rotation as Invisibility, and then start with Pyrokinesis, and then have your Psychic Resonance so that you get your power back, and then just go down the rotation. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, Phantom Flames, Psychic Shock, TK Push, Mass Terror. Once your invisibility is up, you're going to want to refresh your Pyrokinesis. So here it's coming up. And you can clip the Mass Terror, go into Pyrokinesis, and you don't need to update your Psychic Resonance because it lasts as long as you continue this loadout. So all you have to do is get close to your target and just use this 1 2 3 4 loadout, and you can get really high damage. Mental DPS is one of the highest hitting DPS at the moment, and in game update 56 it's even going to be better because they're getting a buff to the 3 powers prior to Mass Terror. The initial damage is going to be greater. So here, one last rotation. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. If you look at the bottom left, you see that I'm doing 20,000 damage per second, and I'm doing under 30 seconds. My highest crit is 138,342, and for being at my skill points, that is pretty high. Mental DPS can keep up with sorcery and ice, as well as atomic, which is up there right now. So this is basically the loadout. I hope you guys like it. If you guys do enjoy this loadout, or you guys are noticing that you're not getting any damage out, just leave a comment down below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. So this is Masoda here, and I'm out. Peace.